Hi friends, today we are going to learn about what are the main Razor syntax rules in ASP.NET MVC. Main Razor syntax rules. Razor syntax is lightweight, flexible and easy to understand way of mixing C# code with HTML in ASP.NET MVC views. Here are the key Razor syntax rules to keep in mind when working with Razor views. Using the @ symbol. The @ symbol is a primary way to switch between HTML and C# code in Razor views. Any code that you want to execute from C# within the view, you must be prefixed with @ symbol. Look at here, we have one example which we have a h1 tag and start with @ symbol with model.title, and the second one with embedded C# code. To embed C# expression, simply use @ followed by your expression. Razor will automatically evaluate and output the result. Look at example. See, we have a p tag. The current date is @ symbol date time dot now. For code blocks, to write multiple lines of C# code such as loops, conditionals, and declarations, you enclose the code inside @ symbol with open curly bracket and close curly bracket. Look at here, we have one example. See here, we have prefixed with @ symbol, open curly bracket and closed curly bracket, and the rest of the thing whatever we want we can write in C# code. And in p tag also we have used here @ symbol greeting and time @ symbol time. For loops or for each, for and for, Razor allows you to write loops like for or for each to iterate over collections. See, look at, we have a @ symbol before for each and p tag @ symbol before item dot now name. And for conditionals, if else, Razor supports if else and else if statements including logic in your views. If model dot is available, look at here @ symbol, and rest of the things are same, if and else. The sixth point is outputting values. The outputting a value, use @ followed by the variable expression. Razor automatically HTML encodes the output to prevent excesses, cross-site scripting attacks. Example, where we have a p tag with @ symbol model dot name, output is automatically HTML encoded. Raw HTML output. If you need to output raw HTML, use html.raw. See, you can use @html.raw model.description, the output raw HTML from the description. And the eighth point is inline expression. You can use Razor inline expressions with it for simple output. See, look at here, we have one example with h1 tag, @ symbol with curve bracket 2 plus 3. The output is 5. Escaping the @ symbol. If you need to display the @ symbol in your output, for example in email address, use double @ to escape it. Look at here, we have a p tag, contact us at admin @ see, the first @ will go for, it's a C# syntax, and next @ is normal @ symbol for any email, example.com. The 10th point is comments. Razor allows you to add comments using * and * for inline comments. These comments will not be rendered in HTML output. See, * this is a Razor comment that will not appear in the output. Using HTML helpers. Razor provides HTML helpers to render common HTML elements such as forms, buttons, etc. directly from C# code. See, here we have prefixed with HTML dot text box for. And 12th point is view data and model data. Razor views can access data passed from the controller. The at model directive is used to specify the data type passed to the view. Look at here, we have an example at model. The rest of things, it's your app.model.user, and see here h1 tag we have prefixed with h symbol. See, this should be the capital M and this should be the small m. Model.name. Using it for HTML attributes. When specifying HTML attributes dynamically, you can use it to inject values into the attributes of HTML elements. See, here we have input type text and values at capital M model.username. Using it in HTML tags, you can insert Razor's expressions directly into HTML tags dynamically set values. Example, we have an anchor tag href at url.action. Details product new, it's a anonymous. We are using id model.product id. See, you can see here at symbol before the URL. Returning view data from controller to Razor view. When returning data from controller action to a Razor view, you can access it using model object. See, just before I told you na, the capital M, it is a model object. Before we have to use it symbol. Use of it for directives. Razor allows directives that control the behavior of view, such as at model, at using, at namespace, etc. See, look at here, we have an example for at model, your app.model.product, at using your app.models, at namespace, your app.views.products. Summary of Razor syntax rules. At symbol, use it to insert C# code or expressions into the view. Code blocks, use it curly brackets open with close to define block of C# code. Loops and conditionals. Razor supports loops like for and for each and conditionals like if, else. Output values. Use it to display values which are HTML encoded by default. Comments. Use asterisk before it and after asterisk and close with asterisk and it to add comments. Escaping special characters. Use #it to escape the @ symbol when needed. HTML helpers. Use Razor syntax for built-in HTML helpers like at HTML.textbox for raw HTML. Use at HTML.raw to output a raw HTML content. So, friends, this is all about Razor syntax in MVC. Thank you. Please subscribe my channel and share it with your friends.